Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Reflexive Moon Tarot. Thank you so much for checking out my channel here. So today I'm doing readings for this new moon happening in Aries, sidereal astrology. And it's also going to be a partial solar eclipse. So lots of debilitated energies to work with, but that's not always a bad thing. You know, we can work with that contrary energy in good ways as well. And if you're into looking into your chart very specifically, there's aspects that you can work with in a positive way. So shout out to all the amazing astrologers out there. I don't know how you all do it, but it is pretty dope. So I am such a huge fan of astrology and tarot, of course. So let's get into your reading here, Sagittarius. We'll start off with an oracle card just to set the tone. We'll use the Abandoned Oracle, Paradoxical Edition. I have some new Deviant Moon decks on the way. I'm super excited to get them, so it's gonna be good times. But let's see what type of energies that Sagittarius is facing or working with. Ooh, we have the Cyclist. I like that. Cycling is fun. Put that here. So the Cyclist, I would say is, sorry, I'm still a little bit getting over this bug that I've been working on healing from for a while. The Cyclist, I would say, is about like staying in movement and, you know, for the purpose of not letting things like release and not letting things get the best of you. So focusing on goals, or even like an actual physical destination, not letting yourself get distracted, making progress, and like authentic progress. Some things we think are progressive, but they're actually, you know, they cause harm. So making sure that you are doing your research and not stepping on any toes, all that sort of fun stuff. And, you know, commitment to completing the race, making it from A to B, that sort of thing. So that's some really great energy for you to be working with. You know, Sagittarius under this also fire sign that we're moving through this weekend. And this reading will work with you up until the next lunar phase, which will be the first quarter. So we'll keep it at that and get started with some tarot for you. All right, so we have the Two of Wands. I haven't seen that one in a while. Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So new love goals. I would say, you know, you're on a mission to either regenerate and start at the beginning in a new relationship. This could also be finding balance, especially with the new moon right now. I would say that finding balance within an existing relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it could be. But finding a balanced approach to, you know, keeping that raw, you know, I wouldn't say primal, but I would say just like the true essence of love, like going back to basics with love. So maybe renewal of vows on some level, if this is a relationship that you're in, like renewal of commitment, making sure that you both are, you know, you're all on the same page. and that there's a good balance, checking in with everybody and, you know, making sure that worldviews are still in alignment, that foundation is still solid, and that there's room for growth. You know, growth, commitment, and compatibility, the 3 C's. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing, but if I just made it up, then awesome. It's probably like something from Dr. Phil. Hermit. So you're spending time on your own. You're finding a new sense of direction, and you are following, you know, that sort of light at the end of the tunnel. So whatever that tunnel leads to, because sometimes you can't always rekindle the love. Sometimes it just doesn't work, but either way, you're on your way to figuring out whether or not it is or it isn't going to happen. So self-care, staying solid on solid ground. That one little piece of solid ground you find for yourself. And within, you know, you're not really satisfied. So that makes absolute sense given this being your concern. So you want to turn this 9 into the upright position, and that's the direction that you're headed in. Because you've actually, like, your back is facing this wish fulfillment. So it's behind, like, it's the driving force behind you is that you're not happy and that you need this to happen. So let's move on to a different deck. See if there's some good messages about the past and the immediate future and our attitudes towards this concern. All right, so with the past, you've been feeling very insecure about the situation. Lack of communication. And, you know, this is health-wise as well. Insecure about health, about how you're running your life administratively, just financial security could be a thing as well. Or just, you know, life security. Like when you think about relationships and the way that we hold each other up within our commitments, it's really important. You know, that ties in with our well-being, with our financial well-being as well. So either way, whichever way you move into the future, you're going to be, it's like you have the capacity for self-sufficiency. Like it's not, codependency may be a thing for you, but you are fully capable of activating your best independent self, being the fabulous Sagittarian that you are. So it may be painstaking and heartbreaking if you do end up having to go the self-sufficient route, you know, go solo into the future, but either way you will thrive. So this card does not indicate that that is what you are doing, but self-sufficiency is what's got you moving forward nonetheless, no matter how the situation unfolds. So that's a really positive message as far as I'm concerned. This is like career and wish fulfillment and a better state of health, I'm guessing, as well. Because whatever's been weighing you down is probably been a factor in any type of health-related, you know, feelings of depression, anxiety, even physical health. And then we have the 4 of Wands reversed. So people within your environment are acknowledging the fact that you are unhappy within your home life, your domestic realm. So that's, you know, this is the time where you should be rekindling that fire. So this is perfect timing that you're doing this work. because we want harmony. You want to feel pleasure in your own space. And you want to feel confident and proud of your space as well. So, you know, if you can't express yourself in your own space and, you know, share it with whomever in a good way, then you're going to end up smack dab in a Four of Wands reversed. So others are noticing that this is the case, which is why this concern is happening for you. So it's good. It's good that this is coming through. And, you know, it could be that you don't want people to know your business. Maybe you do want people to know your business, but either way, other people see it. So it's not an indication that you need to go talk about it and get all kinds of validation from people. It's just, you know, this is what's up. And are you going to do something about it? What are you going to do about it? We have the Eight of Swords. So you do have some valid fears that are centered in, one second here. Some valid fears that are centered in being, well, this is actually more within your environment. I'm thinking now, I might have skipped, I feel like I skipped something here. Let me just, okay, so this is actually your past here. I went and jumped ahead of the game here. So we got the past here, feeling insecure. We have the immediate future, self-sufficiency, that's what you're moving into. So within your environment, this is your attitude actually. Okay. My bad. Thank you for being patient with me. So we have here your attitude, which is you feel like your home, you're unhappy within your home and you want to rekindle that hearth fire. This is the perfect time. We are in the month of May, spring. This is when we do all that spring cleaning, and it's real, and you can like spring clean and do it in a way that's in, you know, you rekindle your relationship with your space. It's important to do that. You do feel trapped, so perhaps asking for help is a good question. People see that you're sort of trapped in a situation on some level. So this is what other people are acknowledging. It's all a facade though. There is a way out. That's the beauty of the Eight of Swords. So feeling restricted is literally all in, it's a mindset. And it can manifest physically, but it's still your mind that's going to free you and to see the way out. So there's a little bit of luck involved. There's definitely connecting your mind with your feelings involved, and sitting with your feelings, working through them, not intellectualizing them, and then, you know, activating, you know, the two sides of yourself that come together in the form of self-love. So let's actually use a different deck for our hopes and fears. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords reversed. So you really are worried that there will be no end. You'll be stuck between a state of anxiety and wanting to complete this cycle to better your mental health, to make space in your mind for more, to just, you know, let it be done. That's a valid fear. And also, this is also an unknown. Like if you're stuck in between, you know, the state of anxiety and then completion of this cycle of sorrow and anxiety and just mental conflict, this conflict that you're in. So we're moving towards the Seven of Wands. So it's conflict. It's not only mental conflict, it also impacts your ability to create, to come up with ideas. And it's going to take, quite a bit of movement and power that you may have to seek from outside of yourself as well. Oh my God, this is the 6. So backtracking, you will be victorious. You'll be victorious. You will prevail. This card is a very positive card. People will actually, however the situation unfolds, your victory is going to be recognized. So that's pretty amazing, Sagittarius. Let's draw a spiritual AF card. Ooh, to thine own ass be true. Yes. The most common thing that holds people back from health and happiness is an unwillingness to be honest with themselves. True story. It's been unscientifically proven. Owning who you are, what you struggle with, and where you want to be is the beginning of self-love and freedom. Kind of like when Sir Mix-a-Lot finally admitted that he likes big butts and could not lie. His life blossomed after that. That is the truth. Right there. So to thine own ass be true, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching my channel and this reading, and please do hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. You can catch me on Twitch this weekend for live readings. All the links are there in the description box. So for now, take care and happy new moon. Bye for now.